Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys, coming at you today with an unboxing, plural, of this guy and this guy. And these are my two most favoritist GI Joe characters of all time. And these are produced by ThreeZero in conjunction or piggybacked with Hasbro. Okay, that means cooperation. Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Now, anything Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow related, I love. So we had figures that were made by Sideshow Toys. We've had some variant figures made of these two, and pretty much anything GI Joe I collect because it reminds me of my childhood. And when you're a big kid, bigger figures is always a good thing. So let's go ahead and show you kind of what's what here, and let's dig in and just show you the inside of this. This is Snake Eyes. Okay, you can't see much in there, but we'll go ahead and unwrap this guy. You got the box. Really nice artwork here. I really like these. So if you ever need wallpaper, you can definitely utilize the back of these boxes and make them part of your wallpaper scene. So super cool. And let's go ahead and take a look at Storm Shadow. And it's going to be the same thing. Good guy and bad guy. Soup's cool. You can see the Cobra logo here. And then you got the backside. All right. So let's do Snake Eyes first. I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this and kind of show you what's inside. Bam. And these are for sale on the website right now. So if you're a big childhood fan of GI Joe, or you just like GI Joe and you're an adult, now is a good time to buy some GI Joe stuff. All right. So first thing we notice is lots of plastic. That's okay. The plastic does come off. But we have an Uzi right here. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. This is an Uzi 9mm. And it has a couple moving parts. So this guy right here, the stock does fold out, and then the magazine does come out. Other than that, this is a molded weapon. Okay, very nice detail, very crisp. Molded meaning that it doesn't have a lot of moving parts. Okay, so that's really nice. Then we have a Beretta 9mm. And this does have a slide that moves. Okay, you can see the rounds in there in the magazine. That does come forward. And then the magazine, wait for it. The magazine does come out. So you can see the rounds in there. Okay, that just goes right in like that. Next we have a knife. And it looks like a standard K-bar, just black. It is not flexible, so just be aware of that. Don't try to snap it, okay? And then it does come with a wrist gauntlet blade, and that is that guy. So when you open this stuff, don't lose this stuff if you have black carpet. Not a lot of people I know have black carpet, but if you do, don't lose it. Let's go ahead and look at this bag right here. And this is one of the coolest parts. And let me show you what this is. Couple extra hand pegs, that's always nice. But this right here is your sword harness, and it holds two swords. So this right here would go over the chest and then hang on the back. And then let me show you this thing right here. Got a set of hands. So lots of different hands, different positions. You have pistol holding hands, sword holding hands, fists. So we can do the karate chop. And then you do have two elegant swords. These katanas are straight bladed, which is great. And they will actually insert and be held on his back, just like that. So Soup's cool. Love these swords. I love this harness. Love it, love it, love it. And then you get a plethora of grenades because we all know the original character this was modeled after, the original Snake Eyes character. And if you know which version of Snake Eyes this is, based on the 3 3/4 or 3.75 from old school, let me know in the comments below. There's been a lot of variations of Snake Eyes. So grenades, you get 3 flash and then 3 looks like smoke because every ninja needs a distraction. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of this. All right, so let's get into it. So a couple things right off the bat that are just awesome, and I'll get there in just a second. Let me take the plastic wrap off real quick. bam, is the head sculpt. So I love the visored head sculpt. It's got a lot of detail, really nice, like gunmetal gray that's been weathered or battle worn. So super cool head. The other thing that I absolutely love about this figure right out of the gate is this shirt. Okay, now this is a muscle shirt. This does have a kind of a muscle body underneath, but it's also a puffy shirt itself. And this actually connects underneath these pants, and it's actually sewn together, and that keeps it tight on the body. Okay, but this shirt and this like stock body makes an awesome custom blackish Punisher slash ninja slash super cool stealth suit type deal. But I love it, and I use a lot of these. I've actually used a lot of these on other projects that I'll show you later. But yes, so let's go from top to bottom. And we got the Snake Eyes tattoo, which is awesome. That's on the shirt. You can see the detail on the shirt, and it is stretchy, so it's almost like a wetsuit material, which is cool. Yeah. Then we have obviously a bicep band with some little pouches. This is all molded. You can take it off though. We have some wrist gauntlet pads. So this right here, little wrist pouch, and that again molded, and these do come off. And then this guy right here is your gauntlet. And the gauntlet's cool because you can actually take this blade that we talked about and throw that right in there. Just like Assassin's Creed. So mystery blade, mystery gauntlet. So that's super cool. The other thing I really like about this is I love the belt kit. So the belt kit doesn't have anything cloth on it, but what it does have is super detailed, and it's super tight to the body, okay? And it's not super bulky. So as a ninja, you want stuff that's not super bulky because you can be able to move around it. Now the belt does come with a sheath, and the sheath is for the knife. Let's go ahead and throw that in there, just like that. And then it does come with a drop leg pouch on his left side, and then a drop leg holster on the right side. Holster is killer, so super kick-ass. I love it, love the detail. I'm gonna go ahead and throw his pistol in there. Yeah. So if you have problems putting stuff in a holster, say it's a little bit tight, just go ahead and push here and here, and it'll open up, okay? Once you do that, that pistol should slide right in. So next thing we have, these pants are killer. So again, love the whole uniform, but I like the pants because of this black detail right here, these little lines. And this is the same type of wetsuit material, just little lines on the black pants. So soup's cool. Then we get down, we got some knee pads, again molded. And then we have a two-piece boot. So it has a boot, shin gauntlet basically, and then some feet. And these look kind of like robotic feet, but they're not robotic feet. They're just a special type of boots that Snake Eyes wears. So they really tried to go after comic book-esque version of Snake Eyes. So super cool figure. Absolutely love this guy. And again, if you're not into action figures, but you like GI Joe, you probably like these action figures. So make sure that you pick one of these guys up. So I'm going to move him to the side here, and we are going to go into Storm Shadow. I used to love, I would carry these two guys around in my pockets, the 3 3/4 versions. Now that they're larger, obviously I can't carry them around in my pockets. I can carry them around in my tactical vest. Let's open this guy up. Now you see a couple trays. We do have, this is his famous, like, awesome stuff. So we got a bow. We have extra pegs, just in case hand pegs break, which they do. You get extra sets in both of these figures. But we have the same type of swords, and then we get a bow with multiple arrows, okay? Now, he also comes with a chest kit. And you can see it's almost identical to Snake Eyes, but this one comes with a third pouch on the back. This is the quiver for the arrows. So just like the little 3 3/4, you can actually put the arrows in there and then the swords, and he carries all of that on his back. And this is slung over his chest, so a little bit different here. But super cool piece of kit. Let's look at the actual figure. And I can tell you, this is awesome. Number one, he comes with nunchucks, num or none. If you know, please leave that in the comments below. But these guys right here are plastic and metal. You can see that metal chain. So soup's cool. Everybody needs a good set of num with a B.
It's nunchucks.
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 Nunchucks. All right. Let's pull the figure out. Now you can see obviously a plethora of hands, just like Snake Eyes, comes with a lot of hands. It's always a good thing. But the one thing that's the big difference right here is that this comes with a muscular armature. So you can see skin tone, flesh tone, and they are muscles. So this is a rubber sleeve, it looks like, down here. And that just slips over the actual arm on the body. But you can see it bends, flexes, does all that good stuff. I love the gauntlets. And you can see his belt right here. First off, let's just take a look at the head. The head's amazing. Freaking awesome. Everybody needs a ninja head. This would make a great, like, balaclava head. Not the dessert, but baklava. Not that. Balaclava. And you can do a lot of cool things with this head. You could paint it whatever color you wanted. And I just love the eye stare. Everybody loves the eye stare. So, super cool. I love the two-tone. I'm a big fan of gray and white. Gray, white, black, red. Yeah. So moving right along. You can see this piece right here. This is a molded piece and it is pliable. So it's kind of the same material that the arms are made out of, but it is a muscle insert inside, but it is pliable. So you can actually bend it forward and backward. And then it has a really nice belt. Again, this is all molded as well. This right here would be for your nunchucks, which go right here like that. Keeps them high and tight. And then we have the arm gauntlets, which are awesome. Again, love the armored hands. And then white pants. And then you have some really nice two-piece, again, leg wraps and nice boots. So all in all, these two figures, again, my favorite childhood characters in the GI Joe and Cobra lineup. Absolutely love them. Would recommend them to anybody. But if you want to get started with something, these are super easy to start with and super easy to set up, and they just look freaking cool. So again, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow from Hasbro and ThreeZero, available on the website right now. If you like this video and you want to see more of this guy or more of this guy, make sure that you smash that subscribe button and ding-a-ling that bell to be notified of new and extremely cool content like these guys.